When Dage Minors steps up to the starting line on Front Street for the Butterfield Mile on Friday, he should feel right at home. The 28-year-old has been competing in the event since he was a young child, and coming into the 2024 edition of the Elite Race as the defending champion, it's become abundantly apparent that something about this event seems to bring out the best in him.
It's been a part of my athletic career since primary school, right? And it's always been important and always will be important. And I think, the crowds, the two turns, it's just something about it that it's just different than anything else. And it also it started a new year, right? So you get to see where you are. And then in the past few years, it's taken on bigger meaning, running in the elite race, winning it. So yeah, it just means a lot.
Whatever the secret is, his success at this event has been one for the record books. Dage became the first Bermudian to win the iconic race back in 2018 in a time of 4 minutes and 33 seconds, a feat he repeated last year, shaving 18 seconds off his first winning time in the process. And while last year's time of 4 minutes and 16.68 seconds is not the fastest time on record for the elite event, Dage does hold a record in a different category.
When I was in middle school, I won, and I still held the record for middle school.
Fast forward to 2024. As Bermuda's premier middle distance runner, Dage will be running for the record books once again. This time he set his sights on a three-peat at the elite level, which would be one better than his new coach, two-time elite mile champion Welshman James Thie, who took back-to-back titles in 2003 and 2004, an accomplishment his new charge remembers all too well.
Running and then watching the elite race after my race is probably one of the that I remember the most as a child. And it's funny because now my new coach actually used to come here and run and won Front Street Mile twice. So it's I literally remember him from when I was 9, 10 years old, and now here we are almost 19, 20 years later, I guess.
But in order to win a third title, the Bailey's Bay native would not only have to overcome a competitive field, but also the unique challenges the Butterfield Mile presents.
In terms of track and field in the running world, it's very early. Look at most of the big races happen early summer, midsummer. So that's challenging because how important the race is on the island. You have to be kind of not at your best, but you need to be ready. It's not something that you can show up not ready for. So that's one challenging part. The other challenging is obviously the two bird cage and then the bird turns. One's a right hand tight turn, the other one's a left. Not as tight, but it's still just 1,000 meters into the race, you have to suddenly make a quick turn. So that's challenging. And then winter time in Bermuda, everyone's seeing what the weather's like, windy, rainy, and who knows what it's going to be like on Friday night.
One thing we can predict is that the crowds lining the route on Friday will never tire of watching the elite leaving it all on Front Street in their quest for glory and the gold. Julie Matthews-Borchard for Bermuda Broadcasting News.